All right, those are the basic chords to the Style Council song All Year Long, which was a B-side, 1987, to It Didn't Matter. But anyway, I've always loved this song. Very snappy, jazzy little number that has some really cool chords. None of them are standard. So what I thought I'd do is show you how I went about figuring out those chords and break that down for you. So I just played through basically all of the song except a little solo. We'll get to that just a little bit later. Okay, so your first chord here is this one, and it's a chord that Weller likes to use a lot. In fact, I think it was his foundational chord in the later song, much later, Science, right? So the way you do that is you compress the G, B, and E strings at the 7th with your ring finger, the D string at the 5th with your index, and the A string at the 7th with your middle finger. Bit of a contortion there. And your bass note is this A string, and then so you play the bass note with your thumb, and then you're plucking 4 strings at once with your other fingers. The next chord, we come down here to the 2nd fret, and we compress the B and E string at the 2nd with our ring finger. Then we come over the top and catch the D string with our middle finger. And so your G string is open through the middle, okay? And the A string is your bass note. And this is another 4-string chord after the bass note. Really nice, right? The next chord is up here at the 5th, where you're playing the B and E string with your ring finger. You're catching the G string at the 3rd and the D string at the 4th. And this one is a 4-string chord, where the bass note is the D string, and then you pluck 3 strings after. Then we jump right back down here to the 2nd and play this 5-string chord. Then we start the whole run again over here, back up at the 7th, back down here to the 2nd, then back here to the 5th, and the final chord of the run before we turn around. This is the turnaround chord, which takes us back into the final part of the verse. Is another 4-string chord, and the shape is you play the B and E string at the 7th, the G string at the 6th, and the D string at the 7th, and you get this really nice chord. So again, if we were to do all that, it's hard not to buzz anything. Really hard. Now we do the whole thing again. Finish here at the 5th fret. Now it's time for the solo, which starts up here at the 12th and goes, let's see, something like this. So what are we doing there? We're up here at the 12th on the B string, down to the 10th, back to the 12th on the G string, back to the 10th at the B, back to the 12th at the B, slide down, and then little slide ups from the 11th to the 12th on the B string, at the 14th on the high E, to the 12th, to the 15th. Now we're at the 11th on the G string, to the 12th, to the 10th. Little slide ups from the 11th to the 12th on the B, up to the 12th on the high E, down to the 10th, to the 12th at the B, and then we jump all the way down here on the D string to the 7th fret, sliding to the 5th, to the 4th, and then up here to the 9th for a big slide down. There's your solo. So, you know, that's your whole song here. Tricky. Takes a little practice to get it down. At least it does for me. So that's all year long by the Style Council. Enjoy playing this really cool song.